Hello there everybody, Sabarna2 AK Nightmare, and welcome back to Ghost Trick Phantom Detective in what might be the last episode. I'm not entirely sure. From what I was told, I think a buddy of mine told me that there's like 2 or 3 chapters left. So I might be able to get that done in this recording. Not to mention it says 5:10 a.m. We're pretty damn close to the deadline. Okay. Chapter 17, 5:10 a.m. The abandoned submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them, but at the very last second something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? Okay, well, shit. What the? What the? No!
I see you managed to survive, detective.
Hey, you're...
Wait a minute! The evil dude saved me?
Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body.
Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along?
Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening?
If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us.
I don't really know.
Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who in the world are you?
Sissel, look at you, what happened?
I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer.
You can't remember who you are?
That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel.
Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon. Who you are, and who I am, too.
What? Oh my god, my brain. The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. You are one powerful dude if you can create a body like you for that. Just Jesus. This breaks me mentally.
They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak.
What are you doing here? I thought you had a deal with those people.
They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now.
The Temsik fragment.
I didn't know they had it all figured out.
You mean they figured out the source of your powers?
Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has 2 effects on living creatures. It gives power and time.
If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more.
Okay.
These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I've got some of it figured out. The meteorite radiation gives spirits special powers.
Like possessing and manipulating objects.
And in my case, swapping objects. Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get, and it seems though these powers change as time goes by.
They do?
Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple.
It is? How then?
In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. Its radiation.
Dying while being exposed. So wait a minute. Okay, for Missile that makes sense. He died near the meteorite. And this guy was killed by the meteorite, but what about me?
That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? On that date.
On that day 10 years ago. A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. So of course I received special powers.
Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right.
Yeah, he was killed around that time.
Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in that park at the bottom of the crater?
You're right! So, that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Huh.
Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear.
So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite?
One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death.
Replay the moment of death? Ah! This is all so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in.
It makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction.
What do you mean?
That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death.
What?
My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death.
Time just stopped, huh?
So, I just simply existed. Not really alive, but not really dead. And that pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day. My hair hasn't grown an inch.
Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut his guy's body with the scalpel.
So I guess as soon as the incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow.
Huh. Interesting. So it is kind of like an immortal existence, except, well, okay, not really, because the body just kind of... Okay, it's...
Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives.
Our lives?
As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate.
Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping?
It all went fine. I manipulated the Justice Minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second.
So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped.
But they kidnapped the wrong girl.
Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me.
Huh?
Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsic.
Oh.
Detective Jode was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanela and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too.
So they could have the power all to themselves.
And as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. You, detective.
Me?
Why?
If you weren't there in that park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage.
Okay. But I was just a little kid playing in the park.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
10 years later, and you'd become a detective looking into Jode's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. Oh! I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. I knew it! The shaking of the arms! I fucking called it! Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off and the first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyway. But they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme.
I showed up.
I was supposed to meet up with them after that, but then something went wrong.
What happened?
My body disappeared.
Ah, the inspector in Wright was responsible for that one.
My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble.
But why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsic meteorite.
Because you were looking into the Jode case. They thought you would find out about Temsic sooner or later.
Huh.
And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush this submarine.
Oh no!
There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface.
I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and...
There are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There is no escape.
I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years.
You what?
This feeling, cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine, sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. Uh-oh. Lynn? Camilla! Is it true? We're stuck here? What?
Hey, this is depressing.
If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry.
That's funny.
What is it, Sissel?
There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room?
What?
Why didn't they just steal the Temsik fragment and escape, if that's what they wanted? Why'd they have to jettison your body off into the sea?
Huh. You know, now that you mention it, that is a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to.
Wait a minute! Yes, we do! This'll tell us where Detective Jode is!
That present from the inspector in white!
That's right! Detective Jode told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this.
But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there?
We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers, right, Miss Lynn?
Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo?
A torpedo?
In any case, it's way too early to give up.
Looks like Detective Jode is our last hope.
Come on, let's get started.
Trick time! Alright. Operate. Control panel. Yeah, no way I'm opening that.
So his shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment?
It's there, yeah, but I don't know about calling it a shell.
Detective Jode's watch will tell us exactly where it is.
Right. He said it was a radio receiver, didn't he?
There might still be another torpedo on this submarine. If we use it, we can get to Detective Jode.
That's a brilliant plan, Detective.
You think so?
So, what are you gonna do? Ride on top of the torpedo?
Of course not! You guys are going to go!
Darn. I kinda wanted to see that. Oh my god. Can somebody please tell me that there's like some sort of fan art of her just riding a torpedo? That would be awesome.
Did you want to see me drown?
No. I swear.
Hey! Grapes?
Here's a phone, motherfucker! Okay.
The torpedo room, huh?
There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go check it out.
Oh, I get it. You're going to use a missile to ram the control room.
Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow Detective Jode up, but something like that.
We'll climb up to the torpedo room, too. Up is definitely safer.
Okay, I'll see you there then. Okay.
It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube.
When it comes to missiles, you can count on me.
I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo.
What about, the other guy? Is he just going to sit here and die, or is he actually going to join in and help us? Oh my god, triple the manpower. I don't know.
And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now.
Okay, let's try it.
Good luck!
Alright. The switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken. But I don't think the entire device is broken, though. It'd probably work fine if I only could move this switch. We'll just have to find a way to move it somehow. But I can't do it with my powers alone. And I can't switch. Oh, wait.
What will happen to these two ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
This is no time to be standing around, unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength missile?
Me? Of course I will. Count on it.
Alright. Swap! Now let's see if it works. Ha-ha! There we go! That torpedo looks serviceable.
All set on this end, too. But something's odd.
What is?
The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking.
Sinking?
Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened.
I don't know, but I guess I'll find out.
Right, okay. Hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you.
Okay, thanks. Alright, let's do this.
I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head toward the command room where Detective Jode is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room.
Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Okay, come on, Missile! Missile?
I'm sorry. I can't go.
What?
I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it.
Missile?
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel.
I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels.
I want you to go, Missile. What? But Miss Lynn! You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen, and that's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry.
Aww. Let's go, buddy.
That's a good boy, Missile. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw the switch.
We're ready.
Sissel,
Yes?
we never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything.
And I'm glad I met you, Detective.
But we're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile?
That's right. We promised, little lady.
Of course we will! I'll never forget you no matter what happens.
Here goes then.
Good luck, friend!
Alright, let's do this. Freaking tearjerker, Jesus, man. Don't freaking do that. Don't freaking do that to me. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn, the little lady, the whole time. But how can a ray of light of hope reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Oh my god! Jode! Detective Jode!
I bet that big masked man did this. I'm going to bite him.
You'd better not. You might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is going to do.
Let's talk to Detective Jode.
Yeah. Let's save our best buddy. Sorry for the wait, Detective Jode. Who are you? Are you Sissel? Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it here. How is Camilla? And what about Lynn? Well, it's kind of a long story. I told Detective Jode about everything that happened on the submarine Yanoa. So the submarine is badly damaged. Why would he do that to his own submarine? I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one.
It's because he's afraid of my powers.
What? You actually joined us? You kind of just threw yourself in here? You followed us? I didn't even notice.
It's been 10 long years, Detective Jode.
Are you Yomiel?
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 So you remember me, do you?
How could I possibly forget? So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel?
That's right.
But those people on the Yanoa were calling you Sissel.
That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name.
Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night.
Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you. Right, Detective Jode?
Right. Okay. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you?
Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know.
He's a top percentage Pomeranian.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers.
I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project.
Project? What project?
It was you know what?
It was a project I'm just gonna use my normal voice right now. It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multi-dimensional programming theory.
Fuck it. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd have ever had to deal with spies.
It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect.
I was the guy who built the core of the system.
The police arrested you, and then that incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage.
By the way, Detective Jode, when was it that I was proven innocent?
About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel.
Oh my god. He was an innocent guy! 10 years ago, My soul was split from my body and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering.
And so that's why you murdered Alma.
That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt.
What?
It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal.
And that was... There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them. But what would you get out of that deal?
A new life.
Life?
I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me.
Rebirth? A new beginning, eh?
I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name and identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for.
A completely man-made life.
That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And their response in the end was betrayal. Yeah. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsik was all about.
And you had no idea they were doing all this?
Not at all. I was a fool.
So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Temsik meteorite from the park?
They couldn't.
Huh?
After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. Oh. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power.
By Inspector Carbonell and the old pigeon guy, eh?
At first, the government didn't believe the report. By then, they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case.
Surveillance, eh?
It just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times.
Don't tell me that old leaflet guy is one of them!
No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. Like, I don't even get him either. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale.
So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsik meteorite.
And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsik meteorite.
So that's it, eh? So the upshot of your grand deal was this, eh?
Yeah, it's the ending I deserve.
But at least there's one thing you must be happy about.
What's that?
You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Well, shall we get started?
Started with what?
Bringing Detective Jode back to life, of course.
What? What good will that do now?
But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them!
And we can't do that without you, Detective Jode. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now. Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us. Here we go then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Okay, so we got 3 individual... Okay, technically it's still just me and Missile, I'm sure, but... Okay. So, where are we headed? We are not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon and that will be our destination, Detective. What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too! What? By the way, I am not human, Detective. I'm a remote-controlled robot, Detective. What? Holy fuck! Your country's use of technology is just plain off. We get that a lot, Detective. That is terrifying on many levels. Why would you go to all of the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility. No matter how small, Detective.
Sith? Really? His name is Sith?
Oh, great.
Let the hate flow through. Fuck it.
Possibility? What are you talking about? There is no need for you to know, Detective. Oh my god! Now it is time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective. Camilla, forgive me.
Fuck!
It isn't over yet.
It isn't?
Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility. In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning the situation around. Please tell me he joins us. Okay.
What is it, Detective?
Look at Yomiel's shell. But there's no aura emanating from his body.
Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment is gone.
Could this change in his shell give us some kind of lead?
I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is that they are afraid of!
What is it?
My time was perpetually stopped, thanks to the power of Temsic.
His body cycled between the moments that separate his life and death. Right, but not anymore. The Temsic fragment has been taken away.
Exactly. So what does that mean?
I get it. Your body won't come back to life anymore.
The moment the Temsic fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse.
So let's see, that means we can go back to 4 minutes before your death? Which means, wait, that means there's 2 possibilities here. 4 minutes before the meteorite hit him, or 4 minutes before the meteorite was removed.
But wait a minute. Exactly when is that death?
But that's simple. We'll find out. When we get there, let's move! Alright.
Let's see. Which one is it? Oh, shit.
How far? Okay. I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all of the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. Oh yeah, we're getting near the end now. Oh, you piece of shit. Don't worry, we're forging on. We're forging on, guys. Alright, guys, let's finish this. I call it final chapter. Okay. Oh. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsik meteorite fell. Oh my goodness. We traveled back through time and now we're here at the scene of that death. And the start of it all is about to replay itself. 4 minutes, 5:26 p.m. Temsik Park. Oh! Oh my god, that's so cute!
It's ready!
Hold it! Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Okay, now just calm down and drop that weapon.
Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her.
Hello. No! That kitten is from the beginning! I remember seeing that kitten at the very beginning of the game! What the shit? How long has that cat been around? Oh my god, don't tell me I'm the cat. That'd be a hell of a twist. Huh? Cool, kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. Then the meteorite fell. And there's the one that kills Yomiel. Oh! Are you okay? You're all right now. Are you hurt?
Will you save me, mister?
Oh my god, she looks so cute. I was just doing my job. The gods. They're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsik meteorite, eh?
It's beautiful, looking at it from this angle.
It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temsik from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jode? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. We might not be able to change your fate of dying.
I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that.
This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future!
Okay, let's get started.
Oh boy. Now, how are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato's almost ready. She's not gonna budge from that spot.
But you know, makes me wonder. A little girl all alone in the park listening to music and roasting a sweet potato? What kind of childhood does this girl have? Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break.
Oh, of course. I mean, I always go out whenever I was like when I was a wee little child, I would always go out to the park with my friend. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't have friends. I would go out to the park by myself, and I would start up a little fire in the leaves, and instead of grabbing a little sweet potato, because we could not afford those, I just stole an apple from a tree and roasted it there. And then I got apprehended because I started a fire. Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll just have to have the fragment move instead. Fine.
Oh, you possess that? Okay.
Roasted sweet potato. It matches a bullet. Basket. Okay. Headphones.
Miss Lynn looks so happy.
Sure, she's happy. She's about to eat some sweet potato.
And that happiness is about to be shattered in a single instant. When she drops her sweet potato.
I don't think you're seeing the big picture. Anyway, we have to keep our eyes peeled for a chance to make our move.
Right, we won't drop the ball or the sweet potato.
Yes, we have to make sure that the sweet potato is everything that we have to protect. Okay. Okay.
It's ready.
Hold it! Okay, now we're here. Okay. Roasted sweet potato. I can possess that now. Oh, okay. Oh, damn it, I can't reach it. Fuck! Why can't I reach it? Turn up? Oh.
What are you doing? You're going to hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears.
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You may even made her drop her sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Okay. Sweet potato. Spray? Oh. Okay, there's gotta be some reason why I can spray now. What the? Now I can't even get. Oh. I was getting ready to say, I can't even get up there now. Okay. So what happens here? I'm working on it. Well, obviously I can't switch those. Okay, so there's gotta be some way that I can... That's not gonna work. I figured if I switched the light posts, that would do something, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Oh, wait. Oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, go!
Ow! Look at that sweet potato! That big, scary sweet potato!
That's not a sweet potato missile, that's Mino.
Oh, right, of course. But look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now, they both have the same shape.
So you're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile.
Okay, here I go! And I'm going to need your help.
My help? Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. I'm working on it. Why would I switch the sweet potato and all that, though? Oh! Oh, look! The lamppost is bending.
But it hasn't broken yet.
It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It might just hold out for a little while longer. If I recall, the Temsek fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Mino sits firmly in its way, then fate should change! I don't think there's really anything else I can do now. There's no point to that. Oh shit. I think I'm actually stuck. Shit, I'm actually stuck! Okay, let's see if this works. There! How's that?
Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little.
Now Yomio's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Oh, whoops.
Now that it's changed, what's in its path?
In its path? No! Oh, a rat in my leg! Oh! Detective Jode! The Temsek fragment shot through his leg! What? But the cruel twist of fate won't over yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jode! Put the gun down now! If you don't, you're going to shoot him! I don't know if it's detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! No! I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands.
I won't let that happen!
Missile! The bullet has stopped in midair.
I'm here, inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something.
What? With what? Detective Jode, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull that trigger. We won't let you become a murderer! We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. The sweet potato. Swap! Punk! Oh no. We stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him.
That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive.
What?
I'm not dead. I'm just unconscious.
Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch in every sense.
I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me.
But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. No! Look out! Wake up! You've got to get out of there! Damn it! My leg won't work!
It's all over. We're out of time. Miss Lynn!
It's not over yet!
But there isn't anything else to swap with.
Why don't we just let it play?
Why don't we just let it play out and then we try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. And then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes.
No, I won't do that!
Why not?
Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but a memory of it would remain, like a scar in her psyche. I won't let that happen. Not if I can help it.
But what can we do now? Even if we work together.
I think there might be something that can be done.
What is it? What can Sissel and I do?
Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death.
Yomiel!
Sizzle, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this.
I don't get it.
Just trust me. Let's go.
Alright, I'll try to move there.
Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it.
I'm dead though.
Okay, in that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. And remember, you'll only have a split second. Do it! Got it! Now it's your turn, Missile.
What? Me? But what can I do?
I think you know the answer to that.
Okay, got it.
You can swap them! That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position.
But even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lynn.
Don't worry.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them.
Ha!
It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino.
What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two helped.
Oh, it helped all right. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn.
Your turn.
You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures.
Wait a minute, you mean...
That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body.
Oh, God! Ye gods. Oh my God. You're awake.
Hey, mister, is your knee okay?
Huh? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit, but the main thing is that you're not hurt.
You saved me, mister?
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could.
But... What's that?
This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who've been very brave.
A detective's badge?
Oh my god.
Thanks!
Okay. You know what to do, little detective. Are you alive?
Yeah. Sadly.
Hang on. Help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing?
To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me.
I see.
But, you know, I'm glad it happened.
Oh, it's a little kitty. Hey, mister? I found this kitten. It was over there.
Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray.
It's kind of limp. Is it okay?
I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything.
Poor little kitty.
How about if I take it into my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten?
Well, it looks like his fate just changed in a big way.
Whose fate?
That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Oh my god, I am the cat! What? Okay. Okay.
Sissel? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years.
Oh, you are my one and only friend.
Oh my god, no way.
How about it? Do you remember now? I was the cat! Old friend.
I think I finally remember.
I was the cat!
10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Hold it! Somebody, please look at me. Oh, kitten? Shoo! You might get hurt. Somebody, please reach a hand out to me.
I had just only died at the time. I had lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the Black Kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. I was a fucking cat! After a while, the man regained his memory.
Oh, after a while the man regained his memory and went back to being just a cat. and the man got his body back.
I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel."
Oh my god, no! A man named Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Oh my god. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years I wandered through the darkness.
For 10 years I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then after a while I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light. Or at least, that's what I tried to believe. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away.
The Black Cat.
I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all.
So you buried the body of your old friend.
Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible.
What was that?
Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead.
What? No, wait! That first shot! Oh my god!
I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything. Or so I thought.
But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Cecil inside that bag.
Yes.
Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. Oh my god, that's how! And that's when I got my powers of the dead. My ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me?
It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to.
Huh? Why not?
Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't.
You mean?
I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death.
Oh, so that power... Okay. Oh, that power is completely exclusive to Sissel.
If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that.
But you're here 10 years in the past now.
That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you.
Oh my god. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death. The kitten Sissel's fate. And I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too.
Yes, I believe you're right.
So, this was the last fate to be averted, eh? Oh my god. So, Yomi, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure.
Yes, and I'm glad too.
I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. Oh.
She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness.
Oh my god, though, this means that... Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right. We should get back to our new present.
I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again.
So these past 10 years will now all vanish.
Well, not completely.
Hmm?
The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime.
That's the way this game of the dead works, eh?
And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sizzle.
Yes?
When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. They will be like we never met. So before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry.
That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yomiel?
Thank you, Sizzle. I'm so very glad I met you.
Me too, Yomiel.
Sissel, are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't.
Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then.
Sissel, I'll never forget you.
I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jode. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. Oh boy. Let's see what happens. Wait! Before you go back to the new present, I wanted to thank you. Ray?
Before I ceased to exist.
Oh! It's you!
Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. I am really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you.
But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory.
Yes, I know that. I know all about you.
Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know. Who exactly are you?
Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events.
There's more?!
You changed the fates of many people tonight. The first of which was hers.
Thud!
If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw toward his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred.
What? Look at that! The powers of the dead? But how?
He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not?
Hey, wait a minute. Oh my god. That's right. He died inside the ore of that strange energy.
But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects.
He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady.
The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in the red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death.
What?
He decided to wait it out. He decided that to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold.
So that was you, huh? No way. Oh my god.
That's right. I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years.
You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait until those 10 years out. you decide to wait those 10 years out.
Exactly. And then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. By this time, I had grown old and my powers were weak. So I decided to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me.
But wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp.
Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects.
But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself?
Because I couldn't.
Huh?
From watching The Man in Red, I found out that there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do. Like travel through the telephone lines, for example.
What?
It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody.
But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power? How did you know so much about me?
Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before on that night the first time around.
Wait, what? We met before? From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment,
I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at that junkyard at the edge of town. I followed the ghost world past to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my first and on end, I can tell you.
Wait, wait. That was me? So I was shot on that night, the first time around as well. How fucking complicated is this?
You had lost your memory that time too. You just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me.
I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. Sorry, but I can't help you.
That's what you said. And then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line.
I'm really sorry I didn't help you.
That's why I decided that this time, I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage.
Mutual advantage?
The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the Man in Red, to Yomium.
What?
I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit.
A time limit?
That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the Man in Red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have all been over.
Then, you mean that thing about ceasing to exist was...
Oh, that? Completely made up.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Well, completely made up. Yeah, a little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted you to do your time wisely.
Oh boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way.
Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age.
Oh, Missile, you cheeky bastard!
And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, so will I.
Missile.
I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Missile. So you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies. Lynn and Camilla, eh?
Of course. Because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Cecil.
And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened in this town tonight. But will we remember? I made my way back to a new present. Will we remember, though? Okay. What kind of happy ending do we have? Please let it be a happy ending. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here. Oh! Don't you dare turn around! Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Oh my God!
Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Yippee! It worked! But it's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted her to use it again.
Aww. That's alright, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right?
Really? Thank you, Detective Joe. Dad, you're home!
Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Aww. We don't have our memories back.
Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you.
I guess it makes sense. We basically erased pretty much everything.
Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Is something wrong? You have one of those badges too? Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine, though.
How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn?
What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective.
It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day?
When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow.
Destiny, eh?
And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me.
That you will. That you will. Aww.
Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're that same little kitten.
That's right. The very one.
You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Sissel. Sissel. It seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before. I think Sissel likes you, Lynn.
Oh! So you're the mom! I finally get to see what you look like!
Alright, everyone, let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom.
Aww. Aww. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow. Oh.
Your destiny led you here somehow, too. And so we meet again, Sissel.
From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. Oh! No way! I guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. Oh my god, they're all heavy eaters. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm actually tearing up a little bit. Oh my god, even this. Oh, what the?
Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn.
Like I said, it isn't my birthday.
It got better. It got better.
Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort.
But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm tearing up. I love it so much. Oh my god, this is so good. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit, this is kind of weird to look at watching the credits go by that way. Oh my god, there's more. Oh my. There! How do you like that? Not bad, huh?
But definitely not good.
Maybe now I can be like great detective, just like Inspector Cabanela.
What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men?
Oh my god. We're actually going to see all the characters. I love it. Okay. Show me more. Oh my god.
Here's your food, gentlemen.
Memory, what are you doing here?
I heard you were going to be picking new members for the special investigation unit today.
So you took on a hard job here again, just so you could eavesdrop.
Well, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals.
Yeah.
You're a girl. Oh. I'll leave my final thoughts for the end, but oh my god, I love this. Oh my god. I've never cooked this way before. So excited, so exotic, so exciting. Turmeric, coriander, cumin, and fenugreek curried chicken paradise.
Is this really necessary, this new curried chicken menu item?
Oh, but our very best customer requested it. Now good luck with the taste testing.
Oh boy, I don't think I could eat another bite. Just who exactly is this very best customer anyway?
I think we all know who. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, it even changed their fates too. Oh, this is tugging at my heartstrings in all the right ways. I love it so much. Oh my god.
Are you sure we really need all these explosives?
Not to worry, beauty. My dear, I follow the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said. Y'all are dead.
Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was just 20 grams.
Holy shit, I'm rich! Oh my god, even the criminals got screwed over. I love it. Yes! Okay, oh my god. Oh my god, why didn't I play this game sooner? I loved it so much. Oh my god.
So this is where you work, huh, Papa?
That's right, sweetheart.
Darling husband, don't you have any ideas at all you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories, the indiscretions of a minister, perhaps.
Now, must you talk that way in front of our darling angel?
Here's to the stodgy mind of my darling husband.
Right on his head, are you serious? Oh my god. Oh god. I can't handle this. Oh. This is exactly what I needed after the tragedy of Fata Morgana. This is exactly what I needed. Oh god.
This deal is going quite well. I must say these grapes are quite good, my man.
Leonora is about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. Before work, sir.
Egad! Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now.
Oh, sorry, sir. It seems I've appeared to have lost my head. Oh my god. I'm just holding myself because I love this so much. Oh, and he's having his own little jam now.
Love, peace, and pigeons. Long live rock and roll.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Stop the park from charging admission! Protect the rights of those who live here! Of course! We could not forget the recklessness of Youth Man. We can never forget him. Oh my god, he's still doing his dance!
Today's the day, you know. He's finally getting out.
Who?
You know, everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that.
Then let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations! We do this when we have a stomach ache. We call it Dance Away the Pain.
Oh, I'm real interested in that one. Think you could show it to me, say, next week?
You got it! Oh my god, he is really going at it. Wait, were they talking about Yomiel? Oh my god, this is gonna be very weird to— oh my god, this is weird to look at. I see it pop up on the right screen, then it immediately re-emerges on the right, so gee. Well, at least it gives you guys the chance to immediately try to read it if you missed it the first time, you know? Oh my goodness, okay. I'm guessing that's all the, extras we're gonna be seeing. Okay. I do not regret playing this. I do not regret playing this one bit. This was amazing. Like, I enjoyed every bit of this. I feel nothing but regret that I never played this sooner. I apparently missed out on an extremely good game back whenever it had come out, and I think came out in like 2010. And oh my god, I feel almost sick to my stomach that I missed out on this, but I'm glad I got to experience it. Oh my god! No way! 10 long years, Yomiel. Your time is up today. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. Oh my god, do we get to see his fiancée? Thank you, Sissel. Oh my god, he did get to keep his memory. Oh my god, even Yomiel got a— oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh my god, it just got better. It got so much better. It just got even better! You know what, maybe if that was on the top screen that would have been cooler, but oops. Oh. Oh, my heart. Returning to title. Oh my god. Now we're back at the beginning. Okay. Let's give our final thoughts on this. I think I already explained how the regret I feel that I never got to experience this game earlier, but I am really, really happy that I did now. I am upset that I never even heard of this game until you guys recommended that I play it. Like, here's the thing. I go to the game store a lot, and I used to buy, like, a lot of games growing up and all of that. So, I'm surprised I never once heard or even seen this. I'm almost upset that I wasn't even exposed. Like, I don't know. Okay. Let's talk about the good stuff. One, the mystery kept me intrigued. The characters were... Every one of them actually got me more engaged, because I got characters that I wanted to learn more about. I got characters that I learned quite a bit about. And the characters were all colorful, and even the villains were colorful, I guess. I guess that's the proper way to say it, but... Okay. The characters I liked. Sissel, Yomiel, Camilla, Lynn, Missile, especially Missile, because I'm a dog person, but I love that. But oh my goodness, that final ghost trick, that was good. That was really, really good. Also, Detective Jode. He's a cool guy. I freaking like him. I love him. He's, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm still kind of geeking out. Like, I'm actually my legs are shaking. They won't stop shaking. Oh my god. Okay. I think I already said this. The mystery is what kept me intrigued, but I definitely stayed not only for the mystery, but for all of the characters. A lot of the characters are just connected in their own special way and all that, but just I'm at a loss for words, and oh my god, I need to make an outline of my proper thoughts so I don't leave you guys just kind of like, just fucking say something smart or something. I hate to do that to you guys, I really do. But, okay. I think this is the first time I played a game like this where I can affect the environment and change things in this kind of... I don't think I've experienced a story that had this idea. Like, this was... I mean, maybe it's because my knowledge of video gaming is pretty small, my library isn't really that big, but this possibly was the most original concept, most original story I think I've had the honor of experiencing. And I loved every bit of it. Even to all of the absolute bonkers and insane characters that it had. It gave them all good characterizations. Some of them had some really good arcs. And a lot of them were just very, very likable. And a large amount of them were complex. Like, I felt bad that I kind of doubted Cabanela at first. Like, I really did. And good lord. Detective Joe just seemed like a really down-to-earth kind of good guy, so I was like... I admit, whenever I first saw him, I was like having trouble. This guy killed his wife? I knew that there had to be something beyond that. There had to be some reason. But, I don't know. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this. I am surprised that... No, I'm not really surprised. I'm just happy that you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, because I really liked this. This story was good. It was really, really good. So, I hope you guys enjoy the extra videos that I've kind of done this week. My throat's going to be murdering me for a while, but that's okay. This was worth it. So if you guys like this, and be sure to let me know. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this. I really, really enjoyed this story. And if you guys like this, be sure to let me know. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.